Okay.
I'm here.
All right.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag a Whack Wednesday. And if you ain't know, that's tonight. Tonight. You're so goofy. Gigi's here, or is it my mom? I can't tell the difference anymore. Yeah. Joyce is here, says a second. I spied with my very eyes exactly something purple. And what is it? It is my purple hoodie. Oh. If you didn't see, Joyce posted pictures in the Facebook group yesterday. And my hoodie is super purple, if I might add. Not only, of course, when Joyce and Barry stopped by on their way back home from Iowa, of course, you know, they had to buy me some some more 6-packs of my strawberries Egypt. Yeah, it's really far. It's not that awesome when you see it like that, but still. Oh yeah, it's awesome when I look at it back there. Woo wee! I am so excited. I only had one 6-pack left.
I was gonna say the last batch lasted you 4 months.
September, October, November, December, closer to 3 months, and that was like 17 6-packs. Oh, okay. Joyce is here, says, good morning, my amazing Whack fam and my fantabulous fine weathers. Please pray for safe travels for the rest of our way home. Absolutely. Jeffrey West said, good morning, Vietnam. Okay, that just sounded funny in my head. Releasing my inner Robin Williams. I know how that goes, at least. Happy Hump Day. Very famous Thank you for making me say that, Joy Van. Brianna's here, says, good morning, Whack fam. I'll be ear hustling while driving to New Jersey to visit my college roommate. What? You're still friends with your college roommate?
Say the same thing.
That's awesome.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not friends with them. We just never talk anymore.
That means you're not friends with them. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. No, you can still be cordial, but you're not friends.
I mean, if I see them, though, it'll be like a really fun bonding moment. Like, I wouldn't mind being like, hey, what are you doing?
Remember, you guys, I only had one college roommate my freshman year.
Oh, my God.
And then my sophomore year on, my sister requested to be my roommate. So, I had to live with her. Yeah, she requested to be my roommate.
Well, you didn't have to. You could also request to not.
I did not think about that. I did not think to do that. I did not think to unrequest.
As soon as that first see you choking the hell out of them, you know what we should do?
Not live together.
Live together. My bad.
Oh gosh.
No, I was the opposite.
He had like 8 roommates. His first year.
All of my roommates didn't understand the basic concept because we're in college. So most of them were like just doing half stuff and just wouldn't like come back that next semester or something like that. Yeah. So I would bond super hard. The next semester I'd have another roommate, and I'd bond super hard. And then
good morning. Cleaning up the messes my backup at work made with my accounts while I was out. This is so like I just relate to this so much.
Yeah, I'm like if you all share the same like stuff, it's really messed up.
No, it's like, I mean, it's just like you knowing exactly how you like to handle things, and then like it's just like owning a business. No one ever cares as much as you do. Like nobody cares about your accounts as much as you do. I remember asking somebody to just be my backup in the case of an emergency. I'd be gone for like a day, and then when I get back, it was just like all these emails, and she would copy me on them. My backup would be like, Autumn didn't tell me how to do this at all, so I don't know how to help you. We're just going to have to wait till she gets back. And I was just like, thank you for that. Like, like, can't we just be like, I'll try to help as much as I can, and reach out to me privately. You don't got to CC everybody. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I would say malicious intent is one of them, but it's also, where your stuff is. So if you share something with the common ad, like if your replacement has to use it and move stuff around, then you know your allocation. It's like, I didn't put this here. And who
Wacky said, good morning, everyone. Safe travels to anyone on the road. Yes, safe travels. B16's here, says good morning. Yeah, Wacky said it's always like that with work. It really is. Yeah. Sarah said, I'm here. We can start. Thank you, because I didn't know what we was doing before right now. So, like, glad we can start.
Common information and common space and utilization. Yeah, it's
I love all those words. D said, morning, good weathers and work fam. Ear hustling while I feed the kitties. We're glad you're here. Yeah, Kelly keeps here, says good morning. Sam Banner's here, says hello, people. Ida's here, says good morning. Gigi's here, says good morning. Weathers, what's the forecast? Sarah. It's cloudy, but now it's cold. At least it was warm yesterday. So
it is December.
Joe's here, says good morning. That's blue. False. It is false. Tis purple. So
let's not engage in that.
I'm just saying. I'm just gonna say. Mary T's here, says good Wack Wednesday to the weathers and all the wacky weathers watchers. Yes. It's just so cold. I'm so sorry.
Yay.
B16 said the purple is beautiful in person. Thank you. She has a lot of people order the purple hoodie. I can't wait till we're all like twinning at Keto Palooza or something like that, because everyone has this hoodie because they're like, I want the purple version of it. So
it's become such a craze.
Yes. Sarah said, I ordered strawberry zevia on Amazon. It's so good. It is so good. Now you got me thinking about it jostling on the truck on the way to the store. And I'm just like, oh, so many jostles. TC's here, says good morning.
The car on the way to the house.
Shut up. Sheila said, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and all the weather watchers. Hi, Sheila. I'm glad that you're here today.
Good morning, Sheila. And TC.
Joy said, before stopping by to see Miss Teal, so oh my God, you called Teal. That is so funny.
Yeah, so sounds like a good game is going to be had there.
Yes. Oh no. B16 said, I wish I could still talk to my college roommate, but she was killed in a single car accident 7 years ago. That's crazy.
So you only had one.
But even roommate. Up to then, you all guys were still friends. Yeah. I was in college right when Facebook came out, or like, the inception of Facebook. Yeah. And so I remember, and it was only 4 people in college at that point. And Facebook was only for people in college.
Oh, 4 people in college.
There's only 4 people in college.
What college did you go to? This is a super private event you had.
No, Facebook was only for people that attended different colleges, right? And so I remember, I remember being her friend. But then, like I said, as college went on and as, like my roommate situation changed, we just kind of drifted apart, which was okay. And then I found her years later on Facebook. Like, this was the expanded Facebook. And I was just like, oh no, we're not friends. And so,
I mean, I was a few years out of college before Facebook.
Yes, because you're old, so that's fine. Glenda said, good morning, everybody. Got to go grocery shopping and not looking forward to it. Hope the store isn't crowded today. Just not in the mood to be in a crowd. I feel that. We go grocery shopping at like 8 a.m. on Thursdays. So I absolutely love that there's nobody in the store.
Oh, yeah.
But the catch-22 is there also ain't nobody working the register at that time either. So a lot of time we might be left to be, bagging our own groceries and whatnot. I know, right? But it is great not having anybody in there.
I don't mind it as much if it's super empty.
Yes.
Like, I can pace myself and take my time. Yes. But it's like, if it's a line, I would much rather be with a human being doing bloopity bloops.
Wildcat said, good morning, everyone. Is Richard's shirt on your site? Yes, it is. 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so no carbs, no sugar, no problem. That is on the site. That was Gina had that idea. Jim, still thinking about you. I haven't forgot about you. God. But yeah, for some reason I just got super inspired and I was like, let me crank that one out. And so yeah, that is on the site. Also what's on the site is just the old whack logo stuff. So like somebody also requested, because we have stuff that says Watch Autumn Keto on it. I was like, why do we still want these things? But I mean, I love it. I love when Richard's wearing it. I love to wear it. So I love when you guys wear it too. So I added a whack logo. Just the typical one with the Watch Autumn Keto. Exactly. That's on there too. And then this is also what I'm adding this week.
What are we getting? That's a surprise for me. I don't even think I remember this.
Well, the thing is, it's an oldie but a goodie. So this Keto is Dope design is coming back to the site. Somebody was just
Where
like,
did it go?
It got replaced by the big block one. You remember? Okay. And somebody was like, I really like the old design of your Keto is Dope. Can we do this one? And so I was just like, sure. So That's coming back on the site as well.
Yay.
Don't forget, there's going to be a New Year's sale happening starting on Saturday, on New Year's Day.
Yay.
So be on the lookout. I'll probably send that email today just to let everyone know, like, don't forget New Year's sale. Then on New Year's Day, I will let you guys know what the sale is. I'm super excited.
I like everything you just said.
So by then, I plan on having a lot more designs and a lot more options because once again, long sleeve shirts and the hoodie shirt will be on there. Did we determine 1K or 2Ks? You let me know and I will get that on the website as well. I'm just saying, I still don't know. Humpnuts here says, good morning. Lost track of time listening to the Clubhouse replay. Happy hump day, Weathers and Work fam. I was late to Clubhouse this morning. B16, speaking of poor night's sleep, I was up at 2 a.m. with the rest of you on Clubhouse. And there was people on Clubhouse at 2 a.m.
What?
No. So I got a bad night's sleep because I missed my sleep window. So what had happened is I got in bed at like 9:30. Which was good, and then I kind of slept until 10:30. Yeah. But I'm such a light sleeper. I'm pretty sure that the bing, like the Facebook Messenger.
Oh, okay.
Boing,
so you have to turn your sound off.
Yeah, I didn't. But usually after 10 o'clock, it's do not disturb mode. So I have no idea why that thing made a noise. Mm-hmm. And so I think it woke me up. And normally I don't check it, but it was my best friend Sealark, it was a Facebook message, and I was like, what? So I looked, and then so we started going back and forth, and beep, 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 beep. And like
a private message to you, though.
No, it was me and my best friend WJ. It was our group chat.
Okay, so it wasn't just like on Facebook.
No, exactly. It was a Facebook Messenger message group chat, and so we were just like
conversation. Then.
Yeah.
Somebody just wanted to get in touch with you.
Well, Sealark, was just like, hey girl, guess what? And we're just like, yes, girl, slay queen, hunty, yes. And then like that went back and forth for like an hour, and I was like, well, good for you. And then I tried to go to sleep, and then nothing was working, and like I was trying to lay down, and then plus Milton was in there, and he just
oh, you ain't got to tell me.
I'm like, Milton, shut up. And then like he wouldn't shut up. So I couldn't go to sleep.
Beautiful. I
couldn't go to sleep. And so I was like, I might as well use this time to do some research and get on TikTok. Right. So that's what I did. Because, you guys, I'm never on TikTok for fun. I'm only on TikTok for research to like find sounds to do my own TikTok. Yeah, right. So I was like, I might as well get some work done while I'm awake. Right. So so I was on TikTok for an hour until the little TikTok thing was like, whoa, bud, you've been scrolling for a while. How about you take have a snack or get some sleep? And I was
80s surfer.
That's what he sounded like. That's what he sounded like.
Is it a Ninja
so then I hopped over to Reels, and I was just like, okay, let me see what Reels is hollering about. And Reels is just not as good as TikTok, but still, I got some things. And it
all takes inspiration
from each other. Yeah. And then after that, I still wasn't tired. And so, of course, I called my husband, which he was upstairs, which his phone was on silent. So, because I called, and I usually expect it to be this huge, like, bring, bring. And I was like, I don't hear his phone. It must be on silent. But
let it turn off from the movies.
Oh, yeah, because we went to the movies yesterday. We went to go see Ghostbusters Afterlife. Super cute. And then we came home and we watched The Matrix, which was very super Matrixy. Like it was really, I don't say it was really good. It was just very on brand for The Matrix. Like
I was going to say, honestly, they went about the only way you could go.
It was just very,
they went about the
The Matrix, It wasn't like, oh, that was so good, or oh, that was stupid. It was just like, that fits. That fits,
I mean, considering how great the first one was.
Exactly. Which I love how much they paid. I love how much they paid homage to that. They were just like, we don't even know what we're doing. Like it was really great. It was like, you can't really touch the first one. So
it was a wonderful fourth installment.
Yeah, it was. Even though, and as a person that's never seen the second or third one, I was just like, well, I need to in order to understand what's happening. Which not really.
I was gonna say,
no, I didn't really need to.
They gave you a nice roadmap.
Yeah, there was enough, but there wasn't really a lot of character buy-in. Like I didn't really care about these people a lot, No, but it was just like, oh, cool,
I cared about them.
Yeah.
As the story progressed,
there was a lot of like people in there that I knew. I was like, oh, I didn't know she was in the. Oh, I didn't know he was in the.
That's because Johnson didn't see the second and third one.
You're right.
So that's a lot to do with it.
Hashtag true that.
Yes, exactly.
So after Richard came downstairs because he was upstairs watching YouTube videos. Then he came downstairs and he was like, okay, now I'll play video games. And like at 2 o'clock, I came out of the room and I out here on the couch and I was like, I might as well just sit down next to you because clearly being in there is not helping me sleep at all. So I might as well be physically closer to my husband so that at least I'm getting something out of this, you know? So I sat with you and I fell asleep till like 2:45. And then by that time I was just like, okay, now I will try. And now I will try to go to sleep. And so that's pretty much what time I went to sleep. Then
did you have a good sleep?
Not really. And then I got woken up by the blowing of Clubhouse. That's what sort of blowing, you know. And it was 7 o'clock at the toilet flushing. And that's pretty much what happened. Gina's here, says, good morning, everyone. I received my Keto Strong order. I love my purple sweatshirt. Thank you so much. So Joyce said, I think Joe should go look on the Facebook page to see the real McCoy. You're right. Like, go see the purple sweatshirt.
Now, you know,
B16 said, I did have just one roommate for 3 years, and she was a year older. There were 4 of us that stayed connected back in the days, writing actual letters. The remaining 3 of us still text weekly.
That's sweet, B16. I love that.
GC says Facebook has skewed the understanding of friends, like acquaintance versus friends. You're right. So
yes, exactly. Yeah. No, you can't.
Mary T said, I'm happier with the minus 30 than I was in June with the plus 50. Bet you just can't wait to visit beautiful British Columbia with all the natural disasters. I mean, it really is. Wildcat says V-necks. Yeah, there are V-necks on the site too. They're not the same option. Like all colors don't come in the V-neck, you know. But yeah, there are V-necks on there too. You can thank Sarah McCoy for that because she's all, what about V-necks? I'd be listening. So, but yes, Sarah said you should put the whack on the rim of the hoodies. What is that? Like this way, that way, on the hood, maybe?
I guess maybe along across the top.
That would be legit.
Is that a rim? That's the rim.
I don't know. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. So still, D said getting your groceries bag, that's a rare luxury, even at the higher end grocery stores here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty typical in the US of A when you just go down a grocery store line and someone checks you out, they bag your groceries for you.
I prefer it, honestly.
Yeah.
That's my preference on earth.
Draven was said that yellow shirt hoodie just made me think of Charlie Brown, need the squiggly lines at the bottom. I mean, that's the exact color that it is.
Yeah, that's right.
CC said, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the family. So
yes, no, I prefer when I go to a grocery store to not do any work.
Okay, B16, I said I meant in the 7 a.m. clubhouse, everyone was talking about being awake at 2 a.m. No, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
exactly.
You, B16,
Teal's here, says remember that like button. Absolutely, Teal. I'm so glad you're here.
How was the Joyce visit?
Mary T said, I didn't go to college other than working in one for 30 years, but I talked to my best friend from 8th grade just yesterday. Lifelong friends are the best.
Wow.
I mean, WJ has been my friend since kindergarten. Like she's like my oldest friend, but we go months and months without talking. Like, and you know, and even then, I can't tell you the last time I talked to WJ, our wedding, literally. Yeah. But like, you know, we'll go in our group chat and stuff like that. So my best friend Sealark, you know, when she hopped in the group chat, I was like, oh man, I miss you guys. And then like, that's why I was up for so long catching up, you know?
That's how that works.
But yeah, that's how it works.
No,
so.
I have multiple roommates in college and I liked all of them. They were all cool. We all like hung out. I never had a one that like, we just didn't like each other. So maybe it's my personality, but
Kelly said, good morning, late but here. Yeah, the like button smash. Thank you so much. Joe said, our Publix bags your groceries and brings them to your car. They leave their station and they weren't allowed to accept tips. That is so interesting.
Yeah. No, but I don't talk to them all except until Facebook came out. And I was like, oh yeah, I can talk to like old friends that I have from way back when.
Yeah. I don't care about my new friends from back now. Like, so why do I care about old friends from way back when?
Too cute.
Yeah. I went through a really big Facebook purge. Like, the only people that I'm nostalgically friends with at this point are people that I went to high school and college with, you know? Mm-hmm. But none of my old coworkers, I purged all that. None of my old musical theater people, I purged that, you know? And I barely see what's going on in the life of the people I went to high school and college. Most people on my Facebook now are like my keto peeps. So yeah.
See, I hung around people who like.
Yeah, Sarah said above your head.
I don't even remember my high school friends like at all. Like I'm way more college.
That's crazy.
Well, it's like each level you go higher, you kind of the people below them. Unless you like have bonds that break the test of time. You don't remember your 8th grade when you're in high school. You don't remember.
No, I agree that. Yeah, it's only high school for me, not middle school or elementary school
college
at all.
For me. Like I don't even in high school.
Rashawn is here. Says what they do, whack fam. Hashtag whack fam.
I remember all my college peeps though.
Yeah, I mean, I had a small circle of friends in college. B16 said,
your roommate.
B16 said, I had a new grocery store open near me and they bag your groceries and take them out to your car. I did not realize they did that until they were chasing me out of the store. But I mean, did you have your own bag?
Get out of there. Get out of
Blue Dog said, good morning, fair weathers and watchers. Texted my bestie since 3rd grade. Happy birthday yesterday. That's crazy.
Y'all about to live next door to each other.
D said, I don't know what you mean by missing your sleeping window. I can go to sleep any time of day whenever I feel like it. No. So I have like a window between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m.
The way my wife is set up.
If I don't really go to sleep between that, then I catch this second wind and I'm up for hours and hours. Like I said, I was up from 9. I slept from like 9:30 to 10:30, and for some reason I woke up. And if I would have just gone to the bathroom and went back to sleep, I probably could have gone to sleep. But for some reason I checked my phone and then, started having a conversation with my friend, and that pushed it out to like 11:30, 11:45. And then after that, I was just laying back and like, well, this sucks. So then I just couldn't go to sleep after that.
See, and growing up, my father would just say, well, you better shut your eyes. You better get in there and shut your eyes. I can't
but that's what you're adult.
I'm tired, man. I'm not tired.
That's what you get to do in your own house. Joe said Publix has people whose sole job it is to bag groceries and bring them to your car. They just keep rotating who's at the end of each checkout station. Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, at Coin Store at Kroger, you could take somebody's groceries to the car if he was just extra friendly. Yeah. But it wasn't a requirement in the job. Like I was a bagger once upon a time. Well, I was a stalker, but they used me in multiple things. But I was like, I get up and bag, like, hey man, how's it going with yourself? Here's your bag.
With yourself. Sheila says, how much butter should be added to a keto chow shake if that is the only fat being added? So the thing is, it's still dependent on how much fat you want in the shake, right? So the cool thing about keto chow is they can be customizable to include as much or as little fat as you need. The minimum amount of fat that you should include is 1 tablespoon of butter or 100 calories worth of butter, right? And so that's what I was asking, like, what's the smallest amount of fat you can use if you just want to like turn it into a shake, right? So 1 tablespoon or about 100 calories worth of fat. That would be 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, if that's what you want.
Or 1 tablespoon of butter.
Or 1 tablespoon of butter, exactly, right? But they both come out to 100 calories. Now, I usually like my keto chows to have between 300 and 400 calories worth of fat. And so if that's the case, I would add 3 tablespoons of butter, or I would do like 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 to 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, But yeah, so
I love the balance.
Yeah, I do I actually like all heavy whipping cream, just because it makes it so thick and shaky. But yeah, I would say 3 to 4 tablespoons if that's what you like. So
nice.
Yeah, Joe said if I don't fall asleep by midnight, I'm up for the night, and if I wake up at any time to go to the restroom, I can't go back to sleep. So that's the difference.
Good Lord,
when I wake up, I can go back to sleep. Like when I wake up to go to the restroom, I'm a frequent night restroomer, and that's okay. But I can go back to sleep. But if it's like if I don't fall asleep at that, within that time, it is super duper tough.
I'm more like D. I go to bed anytime, any place, anywhere. Just give me if you ain't got the eye cover, just close the blinds so the room is at least dark enough.
I can't make it super dark. Teresa said Louisville's supposed to be getting 2 Publix. Good morning. Yes, thank you, Teresa. We read about that recently. They're so far away from where we live.
Yes.
Like
they're on the outskirts of Louisville.
Far away,
Publix wanted to make sure they went furthest away from the actual city.
Super suburban. Yeah, can't even call it Louisville at that point.
They keep pushing it to the Rouel district.
Yes, the Rouel. That's rural for everyone that doesn't know that my husband can't say the word rural.
Miss Bagel.
No.
Yes, literally the straight line.
No.
The connection, straight line.
No, because I can say bagel. You can't say rural.
I can't say rural. I can say
You
it.
said rural.
I said rural.
Rural.
Rural. That's what I said. Oh my God.
You guys, is he saying
I'm
rural?
saying rural. Rural. What he saying?
I love my husband so much.
You're so
The
good.
first time, I don't remember where I was, but the first, because he talks about going to Eastern Kentucky a lot. So he talks about rural Kentucky a lot. The first time I heard him say rural, I said, what? What was that?
That's saying that about you all the time.
Rural.
I literally do that every day with you.
Sweetheart.
I literally do that every day with you.
Oh
See how
my God.
judgmental
That
someone
is
who
so funny.
eviscerates the
No.
English vernacular.
Yes. D says, my husband has this strange affliction where if he goes to bed before midnight, he automatically wakes up at 5 a.m. In general, he's an insomniac though, so there's no hope for him. See, I'd hate that. To chronically not be able to sleep. I don't know what I would do.
You know, I pass out.
Kathy B said, good morning, fam. Running
5.
late, so I'm chat lurking. Happy Wednesday,
It's
hump
okay,
day.
Kathy.
Glad that you are here.
Just give me about 4 or 5 hours.
Yes.
I'm good.
Pluto said, I'm having issues with that too. I have to hydrate early and cut off fluids past 8 p.m. to sleep through the night. Yeah, even if I cut them off, even if I have them after 7 o'clock, I just wake up at least 2 times to go to the bathroom, but I'm okay with that.
No, I don't wake up at all to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Unless I have to go to the bathroom.
Javen was said, everybody wants to rule the world.
Mm-hmm.
We have been listening to 80s pop music at our side gate for the last couple of days. Like Richard's really good about listening to music that I like. And that's one of the songs that came on. And I absolutely love that. So
You're so cute.
Hoofnit says, after adding magnesium to my evening, I am more likely to fall back asleep. Rural. Exactly. Rural. Yeah. Rural. Okay, that's
what
your
I said. I am saying rural. I am saying rural.
Mary T said,
I don't care. I say it the way I will say it.
Yes, you do. Says, love my husband's, my husband has some crazy pronunciations too.
And
my favorite is
from the queen of crazy pronunciations. This from the queen of crazy pronunciations. Okay,
oh my God.
You flipped over 35 words.
Sam Banner said, as a former Publix bagger employee, there have been a couple of customers that would drive 2 hours from Virginia to shop at the store. I mean, they have them in Nashville. I've been thinking of taking a trip. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I heard they have good sheet cakes. Rhonda's here, says, hello, WAG fam, and happy hump day. Been listening to the lives and ear hustling month and year end. Oh yeah, month and year end.
Yeah.
Really need to concentrate. Lots to do. Boss has been gone. No, her father passed away on Christmas. Gosh, I always be thinking about that. Like when really tragic things happen on like also days that are celebrated, meant to be celebrated. That could change the whole thing.
People work all the time. Doctors. Everybody's busy all day.
D said, my husband pronounces things strangely, but doesn't hear himself when he adds letters to words like cushion, like a couch cushion. Gosh, like you guys. I know that I pronounce words incorrectly.
Oh, do you?
It is intentional. I'm glad you've
come to this.
It is intentional. I've always known that, right? It is my preference to
you listen to this straight garbage.
Pronounce them that way. But there is rarely a word. There is rarely a word that I incidentally say incorrectly. And if you ever hear me say something incorrectly, please correct me immediately. No, unintentionally.
Yes. I love the intention or unintention. It's called the same result. Okay, I don't know what science courses you take.
Said I had an old girlfriend that couldn't pronounce oil. She would always say Earl. It drove me crazy. I kept saying oil. I got some motor Earl. That's country though.
Well, and to be fair, we all say something. No matter who we are in the comments, there's something in your region that nobody else says.
My best friend Ho, he kept talking about his friend Cal, like Cal. And I thought it's like short for Calvin, like Cal, C-A-L. Yeah. He was saying Kyle, like this guy's name was Kyle. And I was like, you just kept saying Cal.
He was saying Kyle.
No, he was saying Cal.
Yeah.
Not Cal.
You just
Cal.
them all together.
Cal.
Just smush them together. Mm-mm. You can get a word out fast.
Knows I got my gaggle of baggles because that's how I say it. Yes, B16 said my grandmother used to wash the clothes. Exactly. Yeah. That's a big one. My grandmother, instead of Clorox, she says Clorox. instead of spaghetti, she says spaghetti. And her and Amber both say mirror. Like, I'm gonna take a look in the mirror, and I'm like, no, it's mirror. Rawr. Well, maybe some like a rare thing people can't get, like mirror.
I can say mirror.
Okay, yes.
Calm down.
You can say mirror.
I can say rule as well.
Yes, you can say rules. Yes, you can.
I can say what I want to say.
Yes.
How I want to say.
You're right. You better say
okay?
that, boy.
I don't know if y'all realize.
Joray's here says made it barely.
Evolved.
Yes, you did. So
I mean, we don't know how many new dictionary words Webster be adding.
yes, Gigi.
Pretty
Okay.
sure my words are in the dictionary.
Joray said, glad to see Joyce's pick to know that your hoodie really is purple. Thank you. It is super duper purple. So I'm excited about that. Okay. Oh, I should have prepared beforehand. Okay, guys.
That is not you at all.
I know it's not me. Me prepare beforehand or what?
Oh, Lord, you Sharpie?
Oh my gosh. No, but I haven't really changed these weights since before Christmas, so they're kind of dry crusted on there.
No, everybody in the comments basically saying that they mess up words themselves.
They're saying
they're blaming other people.
Saying they're talking about all the words.
Other people mess up.
Look, I remember for the longest time, I would say for all intensive purposes, and my best friend White Richard was like, it's intense and purposes. I said, no, it's an intensive. Like, what sort of purpose is it? It's an intensive purpose. Like, for all intensive purposes. He was like, no.
One of the fights we be having.
All intense and purposes.
You think you're right.
And I had to Google that thing.
Until I tell you about yourself.
Lord Jesus. So, yeah.
Sound like Richard's got something in common.
Draven said, I got to ask you a question. Absolutely. Yes. Gina said, my sister and I mispronounce words all the time on purpose. Like magazine. How do you say magazine?
Magazine?
Yeah, magazine.
Like linguine?
Yeah. Sheila said, I say what I want to say. Sure. Is that what he said? So.
What's up? I say everything.
Shannon said, my former mother-in-law couldn't say sink. She said zinc. I'm going to put some dishes in the zinc.
Yeah,
These are just so interesting.
The way the tongue of the vernacular.
Yeah, I do know that.
On your
the way your mouth is formed.
If you're Australian, you can't say certain words other people can.
Mazagine, Lord Jesus.
See?
Joray said, also putting up a new video today. Awesome meal prep: chicken pot pie, soup, meat loaf, and cauli mash, and mason jar Cobb salad. Ooh, mason jar Cobb salads. That sounds fun. Okay, guys. The last time I weighed myself for real was on Christmas Eve. That was 199.6. I stepped on the scale. I didn't step on the scale this morning because once again, I was so late. I woke up so late that I immediately put on my clothes and went downstairs. But I did step on the scale yesterday. And that was, once again, we're back up to 210.0. Lord knows if this would have said 210.2, I would have just left out a window, Jesus. But for some reason, it just knows that my psyche can't stand for it to go above 210.
You are so easy.
But this week I'm just vegging out. As long as it doesn't go any higher than this, I'm okay. But I really can't say my plan was to like get back super strict keto. I really haven't been doing that, but I still feel okay, right? Like I'm still not just going out of my way to eat everything just because I can, right? But I'm definitely like, oh, I want some of that. You know what? I'll have some of that. And just I'm looking forward to getting back on track.
Just a nibbler. You've just been nibbling up a somewhere.
So plus 10.4. That's what we're gonna go there. So I'll be weighing myself over the next couple of days. But yeah, I did actually step on the scale without clothes, and all the buffers, and that's what it said. Yeah. So yes.
Well, good thing you did. It would have been 2 something else.
Yes. Yeah, it would have been 2 something else, and then that would I wouldn't be able to do it. Okay, guys. So we're gonna go ahead. What are you
doing? No, I'm looking at it.
You just look up. We're gonna go ahead and get off here. You know why? Because we're gonna be back tonight for #Whack Wednesday. So yeah, we got lots to do today. So yeah, so have a great day, everyone, and we will see you over on Watch Autumn Keto tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
It's the pros.
Gonna be professional. That's gotta straighten up your tie when you're professional. You gotta do the little neck thing too. No, okay. See you over on Watch Autumn Keto tonight.
Bye.